Hi there, we are looking at a possible reopen here for a Quiznos that's been closed several months at Highway 183 just north of Breaker. Here's the storefront of the space right here, as well as the rest of the center. This can be found in the Arboretum trade area, which serves predominantly as the #1 or #2 both retail and restaurant trade area in Austin. As we come out to the highway, we can see our signage here, still up from several months ago. This was going to be a pita place, but the lease just fell through in the last week and has opened the door back up to us. Here's Highway 183 right here. As you can see, the traffic is very strong. Highway 183 carries about 190,000 cars a day right past our site. Here's the feeder road. See the rest of our signage here on the rest of the building, providing excellent visibility from the highway. Now we're going to walk back to the car and we will look at the rest of the trade area real quickly. We're going to exit the center and briefly head north towards Highway 620, and then we'll turn back around, make a loop on 360. The drivers for the Arboretum trade area are most of your major players. You've got Costco, Sam's, Target, Home Depot, Best Buy, Whole Foods, Bed Bath, among the list of your other guys. Here we are heading north. As you can see, the steady office component along Highway 183. You've got within a 1 mile, you've got about 9,000 employees, and then we get up to about 95,000 employees within a 3 mile. Most of it's going to be mid-rise, located along this Highway 183 corridor. Here we're doing a Texas turnaround under Highway 183. Coming up on the other side of the street, Drivers PetSmart Party City, as well as we're going to come up on an H-E-B in Randall's as well. Here's Highway 183 over to our left. As you can see, the traffic is very strong. Okay, there's our site across the way. Continue on down. Here we've got our closest competitors in a Jimmy John's. We had a Schlotzsky's on the other side of Highway 183. Up in this H-E-B center, up just past this Exxon on our right, we have a Subway location. And those are going to be the major competitors in the area outside of a Jersey Mike's store that's been open a couple years as well, which is also going to be on the east side of 183. Additionally, in the area, we have about 8,000 people living in a 1 mile, and you've got about 98,000 people living in a 3 mile. All with your median incomes are going to be in the mid-60s. Here's Breaker Lane, which cuts back over through to Highway 1 or Mopac. There's going to be your H-E-B center just over here on the right. We have Subway located. As we get closer to Highway 360 is where you're going to have the majority of your big box retailers. Loop back around right here at Great Hills. Got the Arboretum proper trade area just up on our right. Here as we come across, you'll have Target just here to your right of the light, and directly in front of us, You're going to have Sprouts Farmers Market and Michael's. Stay here on the frontage road. Here's Costco, just over to our right, just south of the site. Here's another look at that traffic along Highway 183. Also here on your right, you have the #1 Chick-fil-A in Austin. About 3.8 million in sales annually. And as we start to come up here on the right, you can see our sign in the distance. Here, as I mentioned, the signage is still up, both on the pylon and the building. Here's a right in, right out back into the space.